What's going on, guys? For Complex News, I'm Speedy Mormon. The best of the best in high school hoops will be competing tomorrow at the Jordan K54 in Paris. Players will be looking to prove themselves at this global event and bring their game to the next level. This showcase game also includes two of the biggest NBA stars who will handpick their squads from among these top players. Obviously, this is an event you don't want to miss, and there could be a legend in the making within this group of elite high school bowlers. For Complex News, I'm Speedy Mormon.
In the following weeks, after our national championship win, I got an offer to play in a K54 showcase game in Paris. It was this big high school showcase where players from all over the country, hell, all over the world, came and showcased their talents. It was my first international game, and to add on to the stakes, multiple college and overseas scouts would be there. Plus, I had to guard NBA All-Star Chris Paul. I was nervous to say the least, but knowing me, I never backed down from a challenge. Game on.
Welcome to the K54 Challenge here in Paris, France, where the young high school and college stars take on each other with the help of NBA superstars. Here is senior Tyreke Jackson, breaks Chris Paul's ankles, goes inside and slams it home for the poster. Here comes Russell Westbrook down the court. He'll get a screen from Tyreke, who's going to cut inside, get the pass, takes the contact, and lays it up and in. 6-2 Black Squad. Tyreke taking all the contact and finishing it home. Here comes Luka Doncic, puts up the jumper that is missed. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton, passes up to Tyreke Jackson. Jackson's trying to get past his man. He's picked up by Chris Paul, but he dots it over to Michael Porter Jr. Back come Chris Paul here in an 8-2 game with less than a minute to go in the half. He'll pass it down to Kevin Knox, who will lay it up and in. 8-4 Black Squad lead. Here comes the rebound by Russell Westbrook, passes up to Tyreke's going to go up with the athleticism and slams it home with 26 seconds to go. Westbrook with the rebound up the young high school senior Tyreke Johnson, who adjusts his body to the defender and slams it home. Here comes Chris Paul with 20 seconds on the clock. He's going to get by his man, puts up a jumper, and that's going to get the friendly roll. 12-6 Black Squad. Here comes Tyreke, final 10 seconds of the half. 1-on-1 with Chris Paul, trying to break him down. He's going to drive in, get by his man, actually slams it home with 2.2 seconds to go, and that's going to be your final bucket here in the half. 14-6, the Black Squad, perfect from the floor, and holds the lead. Welcome back to the second half of the K54 Invitational, as Chris Paul's going to pass over to Luka Doncic, who's going to try to drive past Russell Westbrook, doesn't get it. He's going to pass it over to Paul, who's going to pump fake, take it back to the center of court, pass it over to Bagley, back to Paul. Paul's trying to get a screen. Tough defense here by the black team. Over to Bagley in the corner. Jump shot is no good. Rebounded by Michael Porter. Passes up to Tyreke Johnson. Tyreke is setting up the defense. Going to pass it inside, and it's Mo Bamba for the 2. His 6 points of the game. Russell Westbrook gets the inbound pass here with 1:57 to go. 16-6 Black lead. Tyreke calling for the screen. He's going to get it. He's going to pass it back inside to Mo Bamba, who takes the contact and puts it in. 3 for 3 from the field. Chris Paul brings it back up. His team down 12 with 1:45 to go. Tyreke has been the outstanding player here with 10 points as Paul's shot is blocked. Rebounded by Bagley. Over inside, lays it up, and in. That is Jackson Jr. 10-point game here with 1:34 to go. Tyreke's going to bring the ball down. He has been sensational here in this invitational. He's going to try to get past Paul, and that's not going to work. Passes over to Westbrook, sets the screen. Going to pass it back outside to Tyreke. Gets up in the air, lays it in with the contact and the English to it as he took Paul up in the air with the pump fake after setting the screen. Pump fake, Paul's up in the air, takes it inside, takes the contact, does a little English to get the ball up and into the bucket. Here with 1:16 to go, 20-8. Paul brings the ball down, trying to get it inside. He does, and it's Jackson Jr. again for his second basket of the game. Here comes Tyreke going one-on-one with Chris Paul. They have been going back and forth here in the second half. Tyreke up in the middle, isolation ball, one-on-one. Going to pass it over to Westbrook, back to Tyreke. Tyreke's going to get the screen, going to drive it inside, tries to lob it, and it goes nowhere. Chris Paul with the rebound. Tyreke's first turnover of the game. Over to Chris Paul, 3-ball. That's going to be missed. Rebounded by Obama. Passes it up to Tyreke, who's leading the fast break. He's going to get stopped by Chris Paul here with about 35 seconds to go in the game. 20-10. Here comes Tyreke, going to try to get it inside. Loses the ball. Picked up by Luka. Luka's going to try to drive it inside. He's going to get stopped, and the offense is going to reset. Chris Paul with the ball. They're going to drive it inside. Tyreke with a good defense, holding steady. Paul's going to try to drive in again. Gets stopped. He's going to try to drive in again. Gets stopped. Puts up the jumper. That is no good. Great defense by Tyreke here with 10 to go. He's going to drive it inside and lays it up and in. 22-10, and that will all but put this game away here with 6 seconds to go. Luka's going to bring it down. Going to pass it over to Chris. Chris puts it up, no good, and that is your final.
I felt amazing after the game. I balled out and was able to lock down a seasoned veteran. I felt even better as multiple scouts, ranging from America to Australia, came up to me asking about my status and my thoughts going into the future and my future plans for ball. I had an idea that I was going to milk and make sure that I make the right decision for myself.